It started on a Tuesday. I was walking my dog Milo, like I always did around 11:30 p.m. We live in a quiet neighborhood, rows of modest houses, trimmed hedges, and sleepy porch lights. Nothing ever happens here. That's why I noticed him. He was just standing there, under the street lamp on the corner of Birch and Fifth. Not moving, not smoking, not on a phone. Just standing, his back to me. At first I thought he was waiting for someone. Maybe a ride share, maybe just taking a break from a walk. So I kept going. Milo growled, which was odd. He's old, half-blind, and usually too lazy to care about strangers. But I tugged his leash and we passed by. The next night, he was there again. Same place, same time, same stance. This time, he was facing the lamp, not looking around, not doing anything, just standing, completely still, arms at his sides. His shadow stretched long down the sidewalk behind him, like something reaching out. I slowed down a little, tried to get a better look. He was tall, pale, wearing a dark coat even though it was warm out. But it wasn't the way he looked that unsettled me. It was the stillness. You ever see someone stand so still they don't even sway? No shifting weight, no head turning, no blinking? Like they've forgotten how to be human? Milo whimpered. I crossed the street. By Friday, it was a routine. 11:30 p.m., he was there. Every night, same position, same clothes, never once moving. Curiosity got the better of me. I decided to watch from my upstairs window instead of walking that night. At 11:27 p.m., he wasn't there. At 11:30 on the dot, he was. No sound, no walking up, just there, under the lamp. I stared, waiting for him to leave. An hour passed, then 2, then 3. At 4:03 a.m., the street lamp flickered, and he was gone. The next morning, I asked my neighbor if she'd ever seen him. She squinted like she didn't quite understand the question. "The corner with the dead lamp?" she asked. I blinked. "It's not dead," I said. "It's on every night." She looked at me like I was joking. "Honey, that street lamp hasn't worked in years." I walked back to the corner in daylight, stared up at the lamp. There were cobwebs on the bulb. The pole was rusted, leaning slightly. It looked dead, but I'd seen it, lit up like a stage light, night after night. I decided I needed proof. That night, I set up a camera in my upstairs window. Wide lens. Night mode. 11:30 p.m., I hit record. I didn't even try to sleep. At 4:05 a.m., I checked the footage. The street lamp never turned on, but the man, he was there, and worse, he moved. Not while I was watching live, not while I was recording, but on playback, there he was. Every 15 seconds, his position shifted slightly. A turn of the head, a step forward, a twitch of the fingers. But the footage didn't show the movement, only the results, like a flip book with missing pages. Between frame 1 and frame 2, he was closer. By 3:58 a.m., he was facing the camera, head tilted, smiling. I unplugged the camera. That next night, I didn't walk Milo. I didn't go to the window, but I couldn't sleep. Something scratched at the back of my mind, like I was being watched. At 2:46 a.m., my doorbell rang. I froze. It rang again and again. I crept to the front door and peered through the peephole. No one was there, just the faint glow of the street lamp at the corner. Except, this time it wasn't on. But I could see him, standing in the dark, facing me. No more stillness, no more distance. He knows I saw him, and now, I think I see him everywhere. The corner of my room when the lights are off, the rear view mirror of my car, reflected in windows I pass. Always there, always 11:30, and always under a lamp that shouldn't be lit.